Welcome to the Stronger Than Your Boyfriend podcast. We are Heather and Katie, owners of Barpath Fitness, here to help you sift through the bullshit and toxic misinformation that permeates the fitness industry. I think I have said that 268 times now.
Is that what
Or
episode
something
we're
like that.
on?
I don't know.
That's kind of, I
It's
mean,
200 something.
It's, you know what's funny when you say something the same way, it's just, it never changes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just stuck in my brain forever.
Yeah, it literally is. And it won't ever change
No.
because, I don't know, our
It
brains
won't.
are fun.
It won't, yeah.
Brains are cool.
So since we started this podcast in 2022, I believe. January,
Yes.
Beginning of 2022.
Over 3 years.
Yeah. We've done predictions for the next year. And
We're always right.
We are always right. We've also done, actually this year we were asked to chime in on the ACSM health and fitness trends.
Didn't
we did that via
we did
email.
that.
We did that.
we
Yeah.
did that? We sure did.
We
We
did that via
did
email.
that. I remember.
Yeah. Because Kayla, one of my old students, is like in charge of it. So.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But we did some predictions last year. We have a few this year. We're not going to do a huge just prediction episode though.
Yeah.
We thought we would also, because sometimes we talk about goal setting. So we thought we would also combine this episode with our own personal health and fitness goals this year, so you can get to know us.
Yeah, I feel like, well, I mean, we are your best friends, so you should get to know us.
Exactly.
Listen to us.
Exactly.
I continue to tell all my clients, I do my cheesy, like, you see me more than your best friend.
Yeah.
So I'm your best friend. You see me multiple times a week. Even once a week is more than your best friend, probably.
Yeah.
When you're an adult.
I mean, it is a grown-ass adult.
A grown-ass adult. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. So we've had episodes in the past where we talked about goal setting.
Yeah.
And we've talked about New Year's resolutions because obviously it's that time of year.
It is.
You can go back and listen to episode 45, Why New Year's Resolutions Suck.
Yes.
Good episode.
It's the best.
You can also listen to episode 147,
Yeah.
which is 5 training goals you should have for 2024. You should probably just keep having them for 2026. But today we're going to get personal and talk about what we're thinking for ourselves.
That New Year's resolution episode, didn't we have some funny intro about the intro about like Karen and Mark? They're going in the gym and they do their cardio and then something happens and they fall off and then they stop going to the gym. So New Year's resolutions do suck.
Yeah.
And this was a little, not tricky for me, but I don't really set
the
goals
goals.
every year.
I know.
I just do it, and that's why we did have the episode about why they do suck, because why are you waiting?
Yes.
Like, why? I mean, just because you're going through the holidays and you eat, maybe a little bit more unhealthy than you normally do,
Right.
Why does that mean everything has to fall off?
Yeah.
Like, why can't, and we obviously go more into this in that episode, but if we could just shift our mindset a little bit to, I ate, more pie, great, I'm gonna have a great ass squat session the next day. It's more of like, well, fuck it. Like, everyone's just like a fuck it all kind of thing. And then another part, maybe this will just be like a tangent episode, but another part of it is, everyone drinks a little bit more during the holidays, so they're like, fuck my fitness, fuck it, I'm gonna go hard, and then I'm gonna do dry January, and that's gonna make up for it. Like, what? Okay. I mean, it's fine. Do dry January. Good for you. Why are you drinking so much? That's what I feel like you need to ask yourself. If you need to fucking do dry January, there might be an issue.
Word.
And it's fine during the holidays. I get it.
Yeah.
And some people have rough holidays. I do understand that. But anyways, back to 2026 fitness goals, health and fitness goals. I don't have any more fitness goals. I just don't. I really don't. I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
And I am at the point where, so I have a coach who programs for me, and yeah, I do a lot of weird shit like handstands. Always want to progress those. I'm like, you just tell me what you want to work on. Because I'm at that point where I'm like, yes, well, do some heavy pull-ups. You wrote it, I'll do it.
Mold me.
And I used to have so many goals, like, X amount of pull-ups.
Yeah, you did.
X number in squat. I'm just like, now that I just don't care, I feel like I'm just a lot stronger and doing a lot cooler.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah, when you just don't care that much,
You're
I'm
also
just
a
like,
lot happier, I feel like.
yeah,
I am.
because you're not so like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I didn't get my 300-pound deadlift. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
So you could still have that mentality in the fitness realm, right? With your own personal lifting and fitness journey.
Yeah. It is interesting how you can like go into not caring, right? At some point, but you have to set that foundation of discipline first,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
we can't just say to everyone, hey, just don't care. You know,
Yeah.
don't care about your goals. That wouldn't work, right?
No, but no, absolutely
But
not.
like at some point, it's a bell curve, like literally everything in life.
Everything.
You start and you're like, fuck it, I don't care about exercise. right?
Yeah.
And,
And then
like,
you're
I don't
like, I
care
do
about my
kinda
fitness
care.
goals. And then you're like, shit, I care a lot. And then you
I care
spend
too much.
years, even
Yeah.
decades training. And once you get over that, like, I think like 20-year mark,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, okay, it's all just part of my life now. I
But
don't care
yes, that's the key though.
Yeah,
you
that it's
get to
part
the
of your life.
point where this is something you do no matter what.
Yep.
So that's where I'm at. I'm
Yeah.
doing it no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't need a goal to motivate me.
Yeah.
I don't need any motivation.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm so far past needing motivation. I just literally do it. And I'm not going through the motions.
Just a robot.
Yeah. And I don't feel like I'm going through the motions.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, I guess it's more like I'm a
It's just
robot who just
automatic.
does it. Yeah. So that's a really boring answer for me.
But it's great.
But it is good. Everyone should
It's
want to
great
get
to
there.
know that you can't, like, everybody can get there,
Everyone can get
where
there.
it's just a part of your life.
Yeah, I've seen it with my mom. The start of this year, she was not exercising and she got a not good blood work health report. And she was like, shit, she was falling, or the reason why she was falling asleep at her desk at work. And she was like,
shit.
something's
Yeah.
off. And now she's just that person. Like she will, she went to go visit my brother and she was like, man, I just kind of feel guilty for not training. And I'm like, that's good. I mean,
love that.
it's okay. You can, I
Yeah.
told her like, you take some days off, but she will, no matter where she's at, she'll get up and go for her like hour and a half walk.
Wow,
Like
that's
she just
great.
does it.
Yeah.
And now she feels, I don't want anyone to feel guilty, but that's just part of it. And that less than a year. So
Awesome. That's awesome.
you can do it, but I think, when you see results at first, it does help you. And
Yeah.
she did. She lost quite a bit of weight.
Yeah. So having goals in the beginning. is
Having goals in the beginning.
important.
It is. But now I think that no matter what, she wouldn't stop.
Right.
So same with all of our clients too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they get to the
Very
point where they're just
consistent.
like, I'm even, well, I know no one's here, but Jessica, who you just met,
Yeah.
she had a surgery on her mouth and we couldn't lift as heavy but she still wanted to come in and do stuff. I was like,
Great.
if you need to take the week off because you don't want to mess anything up, that's fine. She's like, no, we're moving.
Love it.
Yeah. So
Okay. So having said that,
goals.
have any
I don't
goals?
have. Okay. I have no desire to do this, but I know I should. More meditation, like the mental health / spiritual, not religion. No religion. I want to be very, very clear. I'm not talking religious, spiritual health, but there's something, like, getting in tune with like the deeper part of
Yes.
my own self.
Love
I feel like
it.
meditation is a stepping stone for that.
it is.
I've had periods of time where I'm like, I'm meditating every day, but then I don't do it one day and I'm like, I don't need to do this anymore. So maybe just finding a consistent practice with that.
Yeah.
More mental health focus, because I'm not trying to sound pretentious, but I have the nutrition down. That's automatic. I have the fitness down. That's automatic. I have the movement down. That's automatic.
Okay. Yeah.
So now, like, what else could I do
Yeah.
to improve my own well-being?
I have
That's
an
part of
idea.
it. Okay, idea. Go.
Meditation.
Uh-huh.
What helped motivate me,
Uh-huh.
which I still am not the best at it
Yeah.
because I took some time off, but
Uh-huh.
is learning about the why.
Mm-hmm.
So diving into spirituality,
Mm-hmm.
not just like
Mm-hmm.
like learning about types of meditation, of course, right? Like there's different types, but also like why people meditate.
Yeah.
And then there is religion tied into it, right? Because Buddhism, Hinduism, like there's a lot of religions that use meditations.
Yeah.
Mostly talking Eastern religions.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool stuff.
Yes.
And once you start learning more about it and the philosophies behind it, it becomes easier to do it because
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, I am actually discovering the higher me and like connecting to it versus the like small s self.
Yeah.
Big S self is who I'm connecting with,
Yeah.
which is part of the universe.
And
It's
that-
fucking cool.
Yeah, that's how I would like to think about it, because I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of religions, Western religions, are, the spirituality is almost very selfish, Like it's a selfish focus, and I don't like that. So that appeals to me a lot more.
For sure. Side note, there's a really cool church next to my condo, though, I found, where I walk Larry to poop. And because they're the only,
right in front
they're
of
the
the
only
church.
place with grass.
Good boy, Larry. Just kidding.
So we take him there and he poops. They had little pamphlets out, and it's Episcopal, I don't know how to say it.
Episcopalian?
Maybe.
Ooh,
I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's right.
Episcopal.
But they had a little brochure and had gay flags all over it.
Oh.
And they were like,
There are some.
They also said like that they believe that there are many paths to God, not just like theirs.
Yeah.
So like, it was just so
Duh.
cool. I'm like, oh, I want to go to this church.
I don't know why that's so hard to grasp nowadays. No
Yeah.
fucking shit.
I love it. I just
Like-
it's very. I feel like it's very rare to see a Christian
Yes.
religion like church.
Yes.
With that, and they lead with it, which I think is really cool.
There are. I'm not
Yeah. Very cool.
probably obviously alluding to Christianity.
Yeah.
And I'm not shitting on it because there are there are great Christian churches. Like there are some.
Yeah.
And there are some not, but there are some. There are
For sure.
great. I know many great Christians, but
Yes.
some not. But yeah.
Anyway, meditation.
So
Spirituality.
also side note, one of my newer, I would say, I think she's my newest client. She's studying shamanism.
Oh, that's cool.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I barely even know what it is, but it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like that conversation,
Yeah.
I'm so fascinated. I ask her questions like the whole session. So now what do you do? Like, what do you do? What does that
That's
mean?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's her path, and it's cool.
That's
cool
really
to
cool.
watch.
That's very
so. But yeah, I
So
think that
meditation.
more meditation,
Yeah.
trying to focus on that, like connecting to something like bigger
Yeah.
than me, because that's just, I think that's part of life,
Yes.
especially as you age.
Yeah.
People want that. There is something bigger. Well, I believe that. Who knows what it is, but you can try to connect to it. So
Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah.
love it. Okay. Those are
Yeah.
good goals.
okay, good. That's the only one I have.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, maybe that'll change.
Yeah.
I'll update everyone.
Yeah. Keep you updated.
All right,
Okay,
your
so,
turn.
I'm focusing on health
Okay.
and happiness.
Yes.
Every year when I was powerlifting, I would set really specific goals.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone who's listening followed me during my 7-year powerlifting stint, but each time at the end of the year, I'd have this like 2019 squat, bench, deadlift, and the numbers that I hit,
Yeah.
and the numbers that I wanted to hit in
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
You know, like on my Instagram story every year.
Yeah.
Every fucking year.
Yeah.
Not doing that anymore.
No, we're not. Happiness.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
So this year I'm preparing for a internal glow up.
Ooh.
So similar to
Same.
meditation, but mine I am going to look at metrics, but they're not weight, muscle, or strength related.
Yeah.
They're my blood work.
Yes.
I actually have my call tomorrow for my recent results. I just
Yes.
got back, but it's really hard to read them. Even though I know quite a bit now about blood work, it's still hard to read these. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really important to have someone interpret them. So I have that call
Absolutely.
tomorrow for interpretation, but I can tell that my insulin and PCOS symptoms are improving. And you can see it in my
That's
blood work,
awesome.
which is awesome.
Yes.
So I'm really happy about that. I'm going to review my labs in, I think, another episode later. But for this year, I'm just going to really stay focused on that, what's
Yeah.
happening inside my body. Sleep, recovery, and HRV.
Yeah.
I'm on a mission to make some big changes in my stress levels. I use my Whoop to
Yeah.
measure all of that. Interestingly enough, I was recently diagnosed with ADHD. Go figure. And I did start some
Not
medication.
shocked. Okay. Adderall?
Yeah. Very interesting because
Yeah.
I'm terrified of Adderall. I've only
I
had
get that.
3 doses. My sleep has been amazing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't understand it at all.
Well, maybe because you need it. I mean, a lot of people.
I'm like scared shitless of stimulants, so I'm trying them.
Yeah.
But it's been wonderful so far. But like, I don't know.
Okay, but when someone who actually needs it is taking it,
Right.
I don't think it
Yeah.
just. A lot of people are popping Adderall to stay awake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's not necessarily because of
Right.
ADHD diagnosis or some other diagnosis. It's
Yeah.
just because
Yeah.
they want to take it. So
Yeah,
maybe it's just working for you.
I feel like I've talked
Yeah.
a lot of shit about Adderall, and now
Yeah.
I'm on it, and I'm like, wow, this actually does work.
Well,
So,
yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
yeah. It's
There we are.
scary though, but that's why I'm like, we don't. always shit on
Yeah.
Western medicine,
But
yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that I'm doing the blood work along with it. I think
Yeah.
that's why I finally had the confidence to
do it.
to actually
Yeah.
take medication
you're-
because I'm getting my blood work.
You can see
so
what's
I can
going on
see
on
if
the
there are
inside.
any side effects
Yeah.
internally.
Yeah.
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 So that's good. I will say my other goal, other than like improving my blood work, I actually have cardio goals.
Well, yeah.
For the first time
You
in
got-
my life, I have cardio goals.
Are you going to do the triathlon finally?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But my goal is to do cardio
Yeah.
like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Like, I know that sounds silly, but
It's not silly.
I used to teach group fitness.
Yeah.
So cardio was covered, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was doing too
It's
much
heart
cardio.
health.
Yeah.
It's not silly.
And, and then I just kind of dropped off of it. And it's never been something I've loved to do.
Yeah.
But with my blood work, that's one of the things they're saying that I personally need because of my family history, my
Yes.
genetics. Like,
Absolutely.
I have like all these things that are higher than they should be for absolutely no reason.
Right.
So they're like, you need to get your heart rate
Yeah.
up. So
I get
am
that.
going to do cardio.
Yeah, I think part of I'm gonna add something to my goal. I think this probably part of it though, focusing on the mental health, improving the sleep too.
Yeah.
Which
sleep is huge.
I have good sleep spurts, but then I don't. Then I have not so good. So I want to make it consistent. And I feel like I've been getting better at that, but
Yeah.
I want that to just be automatic too.
Yeah.
Like no matter what is going on, I can just sleep.
Yeah.
So that's good. But I will say, so I'm 33. In a couple years, I think when I'm 35, I want to do like full blood panel.
Yeah.
Because I think that for women,
Yeah.
it's important.
Yeah.
Because these are the years when shit can start changing.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, something kind of feels off. Then you almost gaslight yourself into thinking that it's not happening, but it could be.
Yep.
So I want to start doing that.
Yeah.
And I think that mid to late 30s is a good.
I think so too.
Start?
I think it's a great.
So that is
Yeah.
definitely going to be
Yeah.
a priority. It's just the health
Yeah.
aspect, internal health.
I mean, finding out that I made 0 progesterone
Crazy.
was crazy, and now
You would've
I'm
never
at. I think I was at like 13 my first, and now I'm
Yeah.
at 36 or something. Like,
Yeah.
and I sleep amazing.
Right. And I
Like,
think that
it's the
that
biggest
is
difference.
And I feel for all a lot of my clients and all the women who just, again, either they're gaslighted by their
Right.
doctors or they're gaslighted
yeah.
by themselves
Yeah.
or their husbands probably saying, just the time of the month. But it's, it's rough. It doesn't have
Yeah.
to be so
Right.
bad.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. I don't want it to be bad for
Yeah.
myself, and I don't want it to be bad for others. And I think that especially if you and I do it, we can talk about it and get some, the importance
Yeah.
of it and resources for it, and why, we could interview people
It's
like experts.
really cool to
Yeah.
see the positive changes in your blood work.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but it's like one of the coolest things I've ever
Well,
felt as far as like health,
because
like
you're
fitness.
yeah.
It's so neat.
It's because that's almost like a direct result you can see, because
Yeah.
you can have fitness goals, right? And you can gain muscle, but can you really know how much you've gained? Like you
Right.
can step on an in-body and get it like an
Good
estimate.
DEXA, yeah.
DEXA, it's not the most accurate, and how often are you able to do that?
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right, yeah.
You can tell that you're gaining muscle.
Yeah.
But just to see your blood marker like go from bad to good,
Yeah.
you're like, oh yes, I
Yeah.
did it, and
Yeah, it
like
feels
it's
really good.
Yeah, it's like
really
an
cool.
objective data that you can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
And even with body composition goals, it can be objective, but you're not going to look at it that way. You're still going to be like, nope, not enough.
That's so true.
Not as good.
Yeah.
But with your blood work, there's a too low range and a too high range. So you have to be in that
Yeah.
that middle zone or that healthy zone, and you don't want to keep going.
Right.
What's funny is health, fitness. It's one of the only aspects in life where you can do too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get that you can work too much, but usually when you work more, you make more money. So there's a
It's so true.
reward.
There is a
So it's not a
reward.
bad thing.
Yeah.
Your physical health might suffer, but that's what we're talking about. But with anything, you work too hard on your business, it usually grows and
Yeah.
you make more money. So, but with your health, you can do too much and then
Yeah.
cause
A lot of
detriment.
issues.
So it's hard to wrap your head around
Yeah.
that, because and that's a lot of the struggles that people come in with. They're when they're all or nothing. They're like, I'm gonna fucking go 7 days a week, and that should work.
Yeah.
But then it can work, but then it'll backfire eventually. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
Totally.
So internal
Yeah.
health.
Internal health, yeah. And cardio. I'm going to do cardio. I'm going to stick with I still strength train 3 to 4 times a week. I still do yoga at least 3 times a week.
Yeah.
But I really want to hit the cardio and get my blood work.
And I just want to go back to resolutions. They're fine. Make them. I think it's good. It's good. And I do think that if you're starting from not doing much, having the regular usual goals is good, because that's going to also help your health as well.
Yeah.
But when you've hit the stage that we're at, I mean, I've been training for almost 20 years, I guess. Well, maybe not. Maybe 15. Not personal training. I'm talking like working out myself. You've been training for 20 years. And you know, you get to the point again where shit's just automatic. So it's like it's time to optimize more. And I wish that for everyone. But you got to start with step 1, the bell curve. You got to have the goals to keep yourself going and hit the goals.
Say, meh.
Yeah. Once you start hitting goals and achieving them, you're going to be like, this is cool.
Yeah.
But then you just do it, and then it's not as cool. But that's a good thing. When it feels not as cool, you made it. You made it.
Congratulations. You
Yeah. Okay. Should we get into?
Yeah. Let's shift into trends.
Okay. Our
predictions.
2025 fitness trend predictions episode was fucking on point.
Yeah. We nailed it.
We nailed it, like we always do. But so we don't have too many. I don't feel like things change this rapidly.
They're pretty similar.
Similar.
This year, so we won't go into too many. Let's just
Yeah.
talk about a few that we'll add.
I think the shorter, more frequent workouts are here to stay.
Yeah.
I think
You don't think it was like a fad? You think they're
No, I
sticking
think they're here to stay. I think that there's I don't know what it is, like a fitness revolution kind of happening with, especially now with the recommendations for strength training
Yeah.
becoming more and more prevalent, and all this research on like creatine and all more research coming out on menopausal women. Like there's finally only took thousands of years. So I think that it's about finding the strategy to keep people consistent with strength training.
Yeah.
And I think if you tell someone go do 1 move a day or 2, they can do that.
Yeah.
It's just about wrapping their head around it.
Yeah.
And I think that our clients probably do the regular like full body hour workouts a few days a week, but do that if you can afford it, because having a trainer is the top of the pyramid here.
Yeah.
But if you're just figuring out how to stay consistent yourself, even if you are a personal training client and you just want that habit of going to the gym every day, do it every day.
Yeah.
But I do think the shorter, more frequent workouts are a thing.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's my prediction.
That's a good prediction.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to talk about AI.
Yeah, we do.
I just think that data-informed
knows?
fitness is going to be
Yeah.
like a big thing, right? But I guess my question is, okay, not now, not anytime soon, but in like
Mm-hmm.
a decade, do you think, how with HIIT got really popular, now it's swinging back to like walking and steady state.
Yeah.
Do you think the same pendulum swing will ever happen with AI?
This is where AI, I don't know. AI is just too big for me, I think. Like too big for me to even think about.
Grasp. Sometimes it's big for me to grasp too.
It's a lot. And all that, these AI experts or whatever they're called are saying about it is a little scary to me. But I also don't know if I believe it's going to get that far to where, fucking robots are running the world. I don't think that. I don't know. I do think that as far as fitness goes and trends, I think it's going to cause people to focus more on recovery and health, like we were talking about, because it's going to be more easily accessible with AI tools, or like maybe like the Whoop band. It'll incorporate that now, and now you can just do that through that band. That's a one-time expense. So something like that. I think that the AI workouts are stupid.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's when people ChatGPT, give me a routine for XYZ. I think that's dumb. I mean, it's fine. It's better than nothing, but I don't know. I mean, whatever. It's fine. But I do think that more of the trend is going to be everyone's talking about HRV.
Yep.
So everyone's talking about sleep. Everyone's
Yep.
talking about recovery. So there's going to be more tools for that. Wearables, something, maybe the Apple Watches are going to integrate it. Something's going to just make it right on your fucking wrist.
Yeah.
And into your phone so that you can see it.
Here's what I think about AI. Okay, not about AI, but
Yeah.
about like data in general and AI and all this. Where okay, I think a lot of things are leading this direction. Integrative medicine. One of my predictions this year even is that we'll see more acceptance of blending Western and Eastern practices
I hope so.
and approaches to health.
Yeah.
Meditation, yoga, functional medicine, Ayurveda, Chinese medicine. I think, and herbs. I think that alongside traditional medical care, I think our focus as a society is starting to finally, slowly shift more toward prevention
Yes.
and long-term well-being. And I think the data has a little bit to do with that.
Absolutely.
I think because we can see our
Yes.
HRV, we can see when our sleep sucks, we can see when
Yeah.
things are fucked up.
Yeah.
I think we start to think, okay, well, before I get sick,
Yeah.
let's
does
do
it.
something about it. And that's where the Eastern
yeah.
preventative stuff comes
I
in.
think you're so right because everyone wants convenience.
Yeah.
So when it's on your wrist versus having to go to a functional medicine doctor and get your blood work and wait for those results to come in, which is the key to everything, I think, doing that if you can. But having that data and just seeing on your wrist, oh,
Right?
why, I mean, I get this is inaccurate, but why is my HRV, 5 every day or whatever?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why? What
Yeah.
am I doing?
Yeah, right. So then you start to question, you start to try new things.
Yeah, I do think, I think we predicted this too, that the integrative functional type
Yeah. Like labs
medicine
and, yeah. Supplements.
it is becoming a thing. I think it's one of those things where it's going to just be on the slow
Yeah.
increase. So again, I think it's going to get more popular this year. I even had a couple of my clients that referred to Prime Health in Denver. Shout out. They're the fucking best. I think they've completely changed their, I mean, I don't want to say life because I feel like that's a big, bold statement, but kind of.
Yeah.
Especially one of my clients, he's in his late 40s and him and his wife, who I trained both of them, they just had another baby.
Yeah.
And he wants to like be around.
Yeah.
And I think that completely, shifted his purpose and I mean, he wants to get strong too, but
Yeah.
it's like, it's more so being around for his kids.
Yeah.
He's an older dad and he's got I think he's got something similar. He's kind of a lean guy and he's got like just random high cholesterol. Like, like just stuff like that you don't know that you wouldn't, he's skinny, not skinny, but like lean, fit guy and you wouldn't expect that.
Right.
So just being able to see what's going on the inside.
This is where data's powerful.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I really think there's going to be a big shift. And I think because the money in healthcare is still in pharma, right?
Yeah.
But, and like the system here is built to intervene when something's wrong and there's no enormous financial incentive for pharmaceuticals. But wellness has become a massive industry. We're seeing more and more medical facilities integrating these like wellness practices and people are tired of being sick. Technology is helping and the global wellness economy is projected to approach, I think I read 10 trillion by 2029.
That's crazy.
And this is according to the Global Wellness Institute. It says that the wellness market is almost 4 times larger than the pharmaceutical industry.
Get it.
Right? That's why, so
Yeah.
that data aligned with the fact that we see data, I think those two things, and the fact that so much information is available online now, I think we're gonna start seeing all sorts of cool shit popping up as healthcare.
You know what I think is going to be? It's going to be the new Ozempic. It's going to be the new GLP-1. It's going to be whatever, and it might not be in 2026, but peptides, there's going to be more and more of them, and it's going to be the thing because everyone loves convenience, and it's a fucking quick fix.
I do think peptides. People,
so many companies now.
But I've also seen the backlash on it already.
Oh, for like by
like kind of reputable
doctors?
Doctors, fitness brands, like, people.
Yeah, but I think everyone wants to shit on them.
I think the reason that there's so much pushback is because there's been so many companies popping up, like weight loss, GLP-1, right? Like,
yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah,
They're just promoting weight loss,
But
there's
so it's interesting.
yeah,
And
everyone just
they're
wants to shit on them.
yeah, and they're like, well, there's FDA, not FDA approval. It's all in mice for BPC, blah blah blah. Like there's all this stuff, right?
Yeah, but the one that's going to be next, the one that's going to be the new GLP-1
Uh-huh.
is, I know it's not going to be BPC 157 because they took that off
Yeah.
the FDA, but it's a PDA,
Oh, yeah.
Pensadeca.
Yeah.
That's now on. It's the same thing.
I did a round of that, and I feel like I didn't feel like it was as successful as BPC.
Well,
in my head.
then something's
I don't
going
know.
to swing back because it's going to be injuries
Yeah.
because there are
Yeah.
the population, most of the population is I think in like the
Yeah.
middle age to
Yeah.
boomer,
Yeah.
like the biggest part of the population. It's going to be the injury
Yeah,
one.
that shit is amazing. Like, I mean, Pensadeca was still good, but I
then-
feel like my BPC was
yeah.
really strong. But maybe it's because it was the first
you were
time I
you
did it.
but
and
you
I
were
was injured.
combining the TB.
Oh, I was doing TB along.
I think that's probably why
That's
too.
true. Yeah.
I also think the one after that is going to be for skin.
Yeah. There's
Everybody's
some
doing-
crazy shit. Mm-hmm. Have you heard about the one where you can tan?
No, that's going to be fucking popular too.
There's a peptide that'll make you tan.
Of
Like
course.
if like
I don't
it
know if
does
that's
something
a
your
good
melanin
thing.
I
That's
don't know.
fucking-
I haven't looked into this
Can-
at all. I
I
just
don't
got
like
an ad
that.
for it the other day.
I don't like that. And then you got these racist motherfuckers who are trying to get tanner. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, you what? I've always thought that was weird.
Yeah.
All these white people want to be darker, but they're fucking racist. Like at the same time. Anyways,
sense. Yeah,
um,
there's a lot of peptides out there.
yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't know.
I do think that the skin because
skincare is huge.
everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, almost any female that I meet in their late 30s and beyond is getting Botox. Didn't even realize this. I swear they are.
Oh yeah.
And that's fine.
I know some people in their 20s getting Botox.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like that. I have nothing against Botox,
I have
but
not done it yet, but man, sometimes I want to.
I
And my
don't.
skin looks great.
I used to think. I used to be like, well, that sounds horrible because you're paralyzing your face. But then I read more about it, and I read that it's not as bad as it sounds, but I don't think it's the best route
Yeah.
for you.
I think there are other things you can do
Yeah.
first, which is what I'm trying to do now.
Right, but I think that GKC something peptide
yeah.
for skin
Oh, yeah. I've heard of this.
might be it's going to be the thing because it's all about looks. And if you're in pain, I think that's number one. So that's why the injury one. But then that's why GLP-1s are so fucking popular because
Yeah.
everyone wants to lose weight, and then skin. Skin is the next biggest aesthetic
Yeah.
thing that people spend money on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like think about how
I
many
think that's a good
skincare brands.
prediction.
Yeah. It might not be in 2026, but it will be soon.
Skin peptides.
Skin peptides
You heard it
and
here
injury
first, folks.
peptides. I don't know which one's going to come first. I feel like the injury one, but peptides they're going to be it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be one of the first things that people go to very soon. Like in the next 5 years, it's going to be like, well, I'm injured, peptide.
Yeah.
Quick fixes. Everybody fucking loves them.
Yeah.
But I do, peptides are great. I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's such a cool technology that, I mean, not technology, but the way that it's, I don't know, implemented is
Right.
technology. It's just giving your body more of what it already makes. But I don't know.
Yeah. We'll
People
see.
love that shit. And it
I like
sells.
Yeah.
If I linger on an ad for like a GLP-1 company, I get fucking 15,000 after that. If I
it's
just
pretty
linger on
crazy.
it, if I don't even click on it, if I just linger on it on like Facebook or something, 15,000 companies pop up now. Yeah.
It's a lot. I wonder how sourcing is going to impact this because I don't know I have no idea how that all works when you work with a compounding pharmacy, like what the rules are, how you know that your stuff is sourced well.
I know that you want to
Like,
work with them though.
Right, yes. But you want to have a doctor on staff, but there
Yeah.
are so many companies now. I'm curious how that's all happening.
I think everyone's going to be on them. I am so fascinated with the microdosing of GLP-1s. It makes me want to do it.
That's what I did for my insulin and it
Yeah.
worked. And I hate that it works because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I do not want to
I'm
pay for it
so
anymore.
fascinated by it with the inflammation
Yeah.
and what it actually can do to your brain about like thinking just the food noise that
Yeah,
and
that
then
is
the
interesting.
cravings and then the anti-inflammatory properties because I wouldn't want to go on it to lose. I wouldn't want to lose any weight, and I would make it a point if I
That's
ever
what I'm
did
doing.
it.
I just
but
really
just
track my
I would
food,
just want to
yeah.
see am I sleeping better? Am I recovering better because I'm less inflamed? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't feel any of that from a microdose because I'm on like a milligram. I'm on barely any.
Interesting.
I'm microdosing.
What do you notice from
Tirzepatide. My blood work, my insulin.
Okay.
The food noise thing is true.
Yeah.
Like when I first started the it's such a small dose, the 1
Yeah.
milligram, and I was so adamant about not taking it at first because I don't want to lose weight.
No, yeah, of
But
course.
then I started on the 1 milligram, which isn't bad, and I did notice I was less hungry.
Yeah.
But for me, for anyone who's like been in fitness and done bodybuilding competitions or like even cared about just
Yeah.
you know, eating right,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. If I'm not hungry, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, and also,
But yeah, there is.
Yeah.
You're right. It does get rid of the food noise.
Yeah.
So for someone who would have any sort of cravings, or
But here's the
I
thing:
could see.
being intuitive with your body and listening to what your body wants. Half the time, my body's like, "Give me that brownie. I want that fucking brownie." Like, I don't trust my body. Like, I'm starving. I know what I need to do, but my body's like, "Oh, there's a pizza in front of me." My body wants this giant Chipotle burrito or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's hard.
It is hard. It is hard.
And I'm not like, I don't have any trouble. Well, I'm human. It's not like I don't have any troubles with that, but I know what to do. But it's like, you know, when you don't have to with that,
yeah.
but it's more so the anti-inflammatory. I think that's going to be the new way people are doing it. It's microdosing.
Yeah, and I mean, it is so expensive though. That's what I'm running into is like, because I'm not covered by insurance because yes, I have an insulin issue, but it's not diabetes, so it's not covered.
But you want to know what? Like we're
It's so expensive.
in our why you should train even if you're injured episode, we're talking about people find the way.
I know.
You know how many people who whatever, for some reason I thought, you know, they were broke, are spending money on GLP-1s.
And Botox.
You'll
yeah.
find a fucking way.
It's true.
Yeah.
It is.
So,
it is
and I'm
true.
not hating on that. Like
Yeah.
everyone spend your money how you want it,
Right.
but and I think that a lot, you know, this has potentially saved so many lives, the GLP-1.
Yeah.
But it's like people will find a way.
It's true.
You know what I mean? So,
It is very interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well, we'll see.
peptide.
All right.
All right.
Peptides.
Okay, if you have any predictions,
Yeah, we'd love to hear your
join our
predictions.
Facebook group, Stronger Than a Boyfriend, or wherever. Email us.
Wherever.
Slide into the DMs.
Put it on the
Insta,
Instagram video.
TikTok. I don't know who runs our TikTok. It's not me. But if there's a legitimate question,
We might
we
see
might
it.
we might see it.
I'll log into it. I just haven't.
John,
logged
do
in.
you run our TikTok? John runs our TikTok.
Yeah. Our podcast guy runs our TikTok.
John, let us know if there's any questions on this.
He needs a raise.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Peace out.